Hello, good morning. I haven't received the video that you sent me. Here. I haven't received the video that you sent me. So I just recorded it so that others that was not able to follow what I have discussed last Friday, I think, would at least man lang maka-follow or can actually follow the procedure for your project for your major project on the finals. So last May 6, I have uploaded the description of the final project description. So this is it. So there is a major project sa STS. I have asked that you launch the questionnaire created through Google Form to any of your social media platforms. So it may be Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So what you need to do is that you have to look or you have to at least choose the top 20, or you choose any of the members in your social media platform. It can be Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or any other platform that you're active. So you need to choose a minimum of 20, or more than 20 is better. But at least you have the 20 na lang respondents. And then you have to send me the link or the shortened URL. Now, here's what's really important for you to submit the responses. So we have the insight graph. So in the insight graph, we have to check, or the following are actually included. We have the average, the medium, and then the range, and then the chart for every question. Meaning to say, the chart for every question, if you have 10 questions or 15 questions, each question is actually the responses for each question is actually being gi-chart na siya as to how many said yes if ang imuhang question sa imuhang survey is yes or no, or if you have included there true or false, or if you have included there like Likert scale, like a good, better, agree or disagree, or satisfactorily or excellent. Naka-chart dito as to kung pila ang respondents ni choose sa any of the questions or any of the possible answers that you included in your survey questionnaire. Now, the deadline for submission will be May 13. Now, before I will go to how are you going to submit those requirements, I have to specify more on the respondents, because since the topic of your survey questionnaires is more on the website survey or website evaluation. So you make it sure that the respondents that you are choosing will be the ones that understand your topic, or will be the ones that understand your questions. Meaning to say, make it sure that within your network, you choose students, or you choose the one who will respond to be with knowledgeable or relatable when it comes to technology, because you are actually having the questionnaire or the survey on the presentation of the website, the technicalities of the website. So make it sure that you choose those respondents that could actually relate, or that could actually understand your survey. Okay, so from here, I will discuss to you, or I will kanabang i-run through tamo on how are you going to get these two responses: the insight graph, the average, the medium, and then the range, and then the chart for every questions. So here, how it happened, ha? Let's say, for example, wait lang. So here, I actually sampled the GE STS 1A. So let's check for the midterm project. Almost all of you are submitted already, except for like the few of your classmates, which I think most of them have dropped already. So let's say, for example, here, si Christian Dave, si Delia, which I think this is the one I also used the last time. So mo niyang questionnaire, Shopify user satisfaction, this one. So since uh, I'm not the creator of this, I'm not the owner of this survey, wala dili I cannot really play more on this, or I cannot edit or do the things that you need to submit to me. So gamit lang ta og the one that is actually para gyud sa kanang makita ninyo on how are you going to do the responses or how are you going to get the responses. So naa siya 10 ka questions, 15 ka questions. So what I'm going to do is mubalik ko dito sa ako ang here. Let's say for example na amantay questions diri nga mga exams that is done through let's say for example midterm exam. Kanina lang. Ano? We have to look for the other na lang subject. Let's see 326. And then let's just choose any. It's a different type of survey because this is exam, but it's the same how you are going to get the responses because Google form raman gihapon sila. Gonna use the CS midterm exam and then you're gonna get the exam. Now, if you notice ganina, wait. If you notice ganina, since I'm not the owner of that Google form or that form, dili ko ka-edit. But since this form is mine, actually, there's this edit this form. So in your end, since that you're the owner and then you're the only one who can get the responses, naagid ni siyang icon, the edit this form. So all you need to do once done na mo na nalabay na ninyo ang link with the 20 plus of your member of your network and then they have responded already, all you need to do after the response mag-cut off mo until when, all you need to do is to check the link and then click this edit this form and then mao na ni ang mugawas. So meaning to say pwede editable na ni nga form. So this editable form na gitawag nato nga questions, responses, and then settings. This is where you can play with your, you can play around with your Google form. So this the responses. You have to double click the responses, and then this is how it populates. So mao ni amo gawas once you click the responses. Meaning to say mao ni siya mga response sa gihatag nimo nga survey. And then there the insight, di ba, I asked for the insight na atay average, na atay median, na atay range. So meaning to say, number of respondents and then we have a point scored. So the exam is up to 35 and then the number of responses is up to 20. So meaning to say, sa 35 points, average of that is 13.27. Ang median ana is 14.35 kay mao may katunga sa 35 and then the range is 5 to 18 points. Now you have to submit this one later to me and then I will discuss later on how are you going to get this picture or this figure. And then I mentioned earlier that you have to submit also the chart for each questions. So these are the chart for each questions. We have number 1. This is the chart. So kung ang inyohang survey is about yes or no ra po mo gawas diri nga side. And then if ang question ninyo is true or false ra pud ang mo gawas ani nga chart. Just like this one here. Or ang gibutang ninyo diri is not satisfactorily, excellent, mo sa mo gawas diri. So these are the Likert nga gitawag nato or the choices. And these are the mo ni siya gitawag nato nga number of kanang student who participated the survey or who participated this, for example, for the exam. So ang answer ani is the correct answer is model. Since you're actually making a survey questionnaires, wala siya correct or wrong nga answer, o siya incorrect or correct nga answer. So there are 11 out of 80. So na siya 11 ang nitubag and he get the right one answer. So and so on and so forth. Now all you need to do is to, how are you going to get this copy? The first one is, I actually tried other things. You can actually pwede ninyo i-print screen or you can use snipping tools. This is actually if perspective ni siya if you're using a desktop or laptop. Since you have the snipping tools already, all you need to do is to click the new and then kapihon ninyo. And then you have to edit and then copy and then Since naana ko yung na-open diri nga PowerPoint because you need to send PowerPoint for the presentation. Here, uh, let's say the title of your survey questionnaire is Shopify, like ganina, Shopify survey questionnaire, and then by, let's say for example si Acidilia gihap, Acidilia Dave, and then hinaog lang natin igamay. You have to insert also. Depende na lang na ninyo on saan nyo pag-arrange. What is really important is all those details must be present. GE ST. We have GE STS 1A, and then you have to put it as in the middle, and then that one. Pwede ra ka na. What is really important is I know from where subject you come from. And since I have copied it and pasted it, this is just so plain and simple. You can do whatever you want to do with your presentation. Just be creative. So you can have to, so di-copy ra nako dito and then I pasted it. I just Control B or pwede pud mo diri, right? And then you have to put the paste. And then this one, if this is too small, you can actually zoom this out so make it bigger. And then here, that one. So before going back to the Google form or responses, you can add another so that it will be prepared na daan. So you can add another slide. And then you go to your Google na pud nga responses. This time is for the for each of the questions that you need to copy the chart. So here, there's a copy here. I tried last week. It doesn't work kung di ko moagi sa Google Docs, but let's try. You need to copy this chart, and then you go back to the PowerPoint, and then you click. Since di gihapon siya mo work, so all I need to do, pwede mo gamit og snipping tools, or you can actually use this copy. But for this copy, you need to go to Google Docs first. This one here, you choose the blank, and then you paste. Ganina, di ba ni copy naman to nako, so akong i-paste. So you can see it here na. All you need to do now is to copy this one again, copy, and then you go back to PowerPoint. No, sorry. Go back to PowerPoint and then you paste. Once you paste it, here's the thing that you need to do, ha. You paste it, wait a minute. You insert a text, mag-insert mo text, like here, and then you copy, you balikoan kanang imuhang i-interpret what is being indicated or included in the chart. Let's say for example, there are 4 choices. The first one is law with 1.12%, and you have to do it second and third one. And then let's say for example, si model has the highest percentage, with 11 points, equivalent to 13.4%. That one. So you can also here write i-write ni mo diri si science. Now for since this is just example, pwede yun yung butangan diri og let's say naatay false. The first one is true, and the second, let's say natay tulo ka choices lang. This is just example. This is not referring to the one I have pasted earlier. The second is false, which which has tanta lang ha, 5 points equivalent to, let's say, 3%, and saka na to ni gamay, and the correct answer and the highest percentage, and the highest percentage is 11 points, which is, let's say for example, this is maybe. That is how you are going to interpret. Maybe yours is better, but this is that how you're going to interpret. And then you have to do it with all the questions that you included, with all the questions that you included in your survey, and so on and so forth. Okay? So that is how are you going to do the project. You can actually use the copy. After copying, you have to put it in the Google Docs before you can put it in the PowerPoint. And in the PowerPoint, make sure that you save as ninyo ni as the title of your survey, and then your name. So let's say for example, Afidilia gihapon. First the apelido gihapon Afidilia, and then Dave. And then you have to save it. Okay? So that is all for the project. Now, in case you have questions or clarifications, you let me know so that I can give you uh, uh, clarification or clarification and additional information. So just don't hesitate. If you need anything else with regards to your project, let me know right away so that you would have the idea on how are you going to do your project. And just to announce food, the final exam is actually a face to face. So it will be on the second week of June. So I'll just let you know if there's an exact date already. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you'll be able to follow the procedures, and you'll be able to submit this on time. Thank you very much, and I hope all well, nakavote na mo, and then everyone is happy with whatever the outcome of the election. Thank you so much, and have a great day to all.